My CGC cards finally came back to me. Happy Hobby, I'm David Ganas, and we get into sports card collecting talk for people on a limited budget. Today we're going to talk about something I did that was pretty stupid that was not good for someone on a limited budget. I had seen a report that CSG slash CGC, which they are now, a grading company, they were upgrading their 9.5 grades to 10s. So I had a couple 9.5s that I wanted to get upgraded to 10. So I sent in 4 slabs. I did a video on this, talked about it, how you could send in your 9.5s and get them automatically upgraded for a price of like $10 each or something like that. So I did that. And a commenter, one of the viewers, commented, is Anodyne24, was kind enough to mention. He says, "Hey David, are you sure that cards with a Mint Plus 9.5 grade will be relabeled as 10s? I have several cards in old CSG holders. Some are Mint Plus 9.5s, and some are Gem Mint 9.5s. I'm thinking of sending in the Gem Mint 9.5s to get a new 10 label, but I'm not sure I want to pay. I'm not sure I want to pay to reholder the Mint Plus 9.5s if they'll come back as 9.5s. Well, that's what I did. I screwed up. I did not catch that they have 2 versions of 9.5s. The Mint Plus 9.5s, which mine were apparently, and the Gem Mint 9.5s, which is what they would upgrade to a 10 if you had those. So got the box back today after much wrangling. It took 3 months. 3 months. And the reason I say that is because I sent this to them and they sent it back. It was a whole thing. They sent it back. I put a P.O. box as my return address. So they sent it back and didn't give me a tracking number and didn't tell me that they sent it back. So I had no idea. It took a month. There was nothing sent to me saying when it was coming back. All of a sudden, I check and I see that it supposedly had shipped, but there was no tracking number. So I waited a week, waited another week. Finally, I emailed customer service. I was like, "Hey, what's going on with this? I haven't gotten these cards yet." They said, "Oh yeah, you put a PO box. You can't do that. You have to put a street address because we ship FedEx." At any rate, they sent it to my PO box, but the tracking number couldn't come through because they only use FedEx tracking numbers or something stupid. At any rate, I was in Florida when this came back to me. So by the time I came back to Florida, it had already gotten kicked back from the post office back to them at CGC in Sarasota, Florida. So then I had to email them, go through the whole thing. They're like, "Yeah, when it gets back, it'll be checked in, and then they'll ship it back out to you." Anyways, it's mid-January, and I finally got these back. I sent these in 3 months ago, and I finally got these back. So, not happy about the grades. That's my fault. Not happy about taking so long to get this back. That's CGC's fault. But anyways, let's look at the slabs. Smiles, positive, yay.
All right, so I got these out. I haven't looked through them yet. I just pulled them out and set them aside. So let's see what we got with the Chris Paul. Yeah, they just left it. They just left the grading the same. But it does look good. It does look good with the new label. I'll say that. They got rid of the gold and the orange or whatever color that was, and that looks much better. And these slabs are super crystal clear, that clear acrylic. So that's good, at least. Let's see my Jokic rookie. It's still a 9. Yeah, so Mint Plus. So the Jokic slab, that was just a regular 9. This is an awesome card, and I just wanted to get it reslabbed with their new label. And yeah, that looks 10 times better. 10 times better. When they came out with a new label from the green, it blew me away that they thought that was the better one. So this is the Griese. I got this originally in the green, and I was like, well, green matches the grass, and the Dolphins kind of have green. But I just wanted to get this in the new label also. This is all like smudged. And clean these. And then finally, the Longo. Now it's a 10 because of the autograph, but it's still a 9.5. Yep. Well, what are you going to do? You know, that's my mistake. I did not do enough for the research. But look at that. It's a nice looking card. It still looks pretty nice, I'll tell you that. This will be going in the display, as will my Jokic card, and maybe my Chris Paul. But these two for sure. Oh, wait, whoa, easy. These two definitely going back in the display. So I apologize if I steered any of you wrong.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
And it's a nice label. I'll give him that. But it would have been much nicer if that was a 10. Well, that would have still been a 9. But if that was a 10, those two would have been 10s. Much overall, I wish I had not sent these because it cost me basically $40 just to get new labels. But these two will look better because of the labels. Whatever. Let me know if you've done a CGC or CSG or all of the GGs. Let me know. Have a happy hobby.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber.